Hello, my sister. He is not going to marry you. He is not going to marry you. Yeah. If you're dating, if you're seeing someone, or you're in a courtship or anything, and you're doubting whether your man is going to marry you or not, this is your video. So sit back, relax, and let's learn together. Now, welcome back. He is not going to marry you. This is what we want to talk about today. We are talking with the ladies. Mhm. This is the things that your man does when he knows very well he is not going to marry you. Now, sit back, relax, and listen to this. Let us talk about these few points. Number one, lack of commitment or lack of long term planning. Mhm. Lack of commitment or lack of long term planning. This one means like your person or the person whom you claim to be in love with lacks planning, or his plans are not long term. His plans are not long term. He's just there for the sake of right now, right here. He avoids the discussions of the future. That is what we mean. He avoids discussions of the future. If you ask them, oh, in the next 5 years, where will we be, or something, he doesn't want to engage in plans of the future, or you are not in his future plans. Another integrated point is no integration into his life. Like his life, I mean his personal life. You might know the few friends, but not talks about the family, not talks about the relatives. He is always skeptical, not talking about his people or his personal life. There are certain things that you don't know about him, and if this does not worry you, you should be worried, because if you're not integrated in his family, there's no way you'll be with him for life. Because someone who wants to marry you, someone who has future plans with you, someone who is planning things for both of you, is always determined. Is always trying to push things like, oh, come meet my family, this is my brother, these are my friends, yeah, these are my people. Number two, unclear or conflicting priorities. His priority is always living in the moment, living in the moment. He's prioritizing he is prioritizing different things from you. Yeah. For example, his career or personal goals take priority. He'll be like, oh, I have work, I have this to do, I have these things to take care of. But not always you. He values his work, he values his people. Like his priorities are there. You'll be like number five, or maybe number last. If you are to go out, it will come after work. There's no day he will stop like whatever he's doing for you. Number three is keeping things casual. He's very casual. He treats your relationship like it's a temporary arrangement. Like, oh, you just come, we'll be together, oh, this and this and this. It's very casual. Another one, if they are avoiding, they are avoiding emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy, they don't want to be there. They don't want commitment. Like, they don't want to commit emotionally. Emotional intimacy, lack of, like, this one is not even a commitment or something, it's emotional commitment. Emotional commitment means even if they are falling in love, they don't want to fall in love deeply. Maybe they like you and they don't like you. That is what he's keeping things casual. Point number 4 should be negative attitude towards marriage. Negative attitude towards marriage. Anytime you people start talking about marriage, the only thing he starts with is how he hates marriages, how marriages don't work, how he fears like being a husband or something. He fears being a dad. He has a negative attitude towards marriage. Unresolved, that is another point. That should be point number 5. Unresolved past issues. Maybe he has an issue with the ex. Maybe he has not moved on from his previous relationships. So he's always complaining. He's always talking about the ex. Like he has a lot of nonsense that he has not debugged from his story or his personal life. The last one should be a long-term relationship with progress. I talked about keeping things casual. If they are casual, it has stagnated at being casual. It's always casual, year in, year out. It's always casual. No progress. You are the girlfriend for 2 years, not even talking about like progress, or you maybe an engagement ring or something, like the little things that will show that he is interested. So just the other time I was listening to a life coach, more of a pastor. I listened to him much, and he was saying that if you are to marry someone, if you are to get married to someone, these people should be able to talk about marriage or initiate this topic of marriage in the first 6 months. If in the first 6 months he's not even mentioning, he has not even mentioned or is not talking about marriage, then no, my sister, he is not going to marry you. You people are wasting your time, and some have even dated 7 years. Imagine that is 7 years wasted. You are dating someone for 7 years just for you to break up. So it's high time you change. If your person has any or even 2 of these characteristics that you have mentioned, then just know, my dear sister, he is not going to marry you.